It wouldn't be an easy scalp for the Tories, you know, to get here because Angus Robertson, who's got a very solid 9,000 majority at the last election, looks pretty solid. So why do they think they can do it? Well, several reasons. First of all, they voted to stay within the UK pretty solidly, so they're not enemies of Westminster here. They did vote to remain, like much of Scotland, but by only 122 votes. So there's a large chunk of people here in Murray that will be happy to walk the Brexit route with Theresa May. Also, they did very well in the local elections a couple of weeks ago. And maybe most importantly, it would be just such a delicious victory to unseat that deputy leader for them. They're calling it the Ed Balls moment. That's what it would mean to them if they saw a shift here in Murray. Well, let's have a chat to some of the people and see how they're looking. Now, we've got James here. Now, James, I know you've always been SNP, haven't you?
Yes.
But you're thinking of voting Tory this time because of the huge RAF base here.
Yes. If they go down the road of Scotland independence, the Murray is very heavily dependent on military.
So you fear that that might go, because it's about 50% of jobs here, isn't it, that rely on that?
Yes, it's a lot of jobs,
it's a huge thing. Now, Doug, you are the history of this town. There used to be 70 fishing boats.
I'm not local. It's a similar town just down the coast.
Yeah, just like down the road. But there used to be 70 boats here, didn't there?
Yeah.
Now there's only about 6. You're a fisherman, man and boy.
Yeah.
But this time you want to vote Tory. Why is that?
Not so much Tory, it's just that you would love to vote for a local party, a local interest and all the rest of it, but you feel you're being guided down. I just feel I can't vote for a pro-European party.
Because of what you think Brexit will deliver for the fishing and the farming communities. Now listen, Amber here, she's never voted before. You want to vote SNP, but listen to this. Her teacher at school is the Labour Party candidate, Joe Kirby. So you're going to get very bad marks in your homework, aren't you, when she finds out that you want to...
Just as well I'm done all my lessons.
Why would you like to return an SNP member here?
Well, I'd like to say, first of all, the reason I won't be voting for my teacher, I think she'd make an excellent candidate.
No, it's too late now! It's too late now!
Absolute dedicated to the area. I've had her as a teacher for so long. I know she would do a fantastic job and determined to do her best, but unfortunately the leadership for Labour is just not my thing. And regarding SNP, Angus Robertson, what a strong leader. He's one of the few people that's effectively scrutinising Theresa May down in Westminster and doing what he's promising, and especially for the local area regarding the whisky and fishing, he's determined to watch the economy grow.
Doug wouldn't agree with you there. Norma, I know you're kind of stuck in the middle, really, not knowing quite where to go, are you, in some ways? We have a hint of what Theresa May might reveal for the Conservatives. Has anything of what she said drawn you at all? I know it's slightly different, the social care rules up here, but would anything there draw you, do you think, that you've heard so far?
I think she's right about the winter fuel allowance. I didn't quite pick up what she was saying about social care in England and how your house was going to be taken into account. I thought that sounded a rather brave statement. I think she's in danger of losing support there. I agree with Amber about the candidates. I would really like to see some sort of proportional representation system as we have the Scottish elections and the local elections, and that would more fairly reflect my views.
And I know, Amber, you feel torn as well, because it's kind of a two-party race, but this is the crown that Conservatives would really love to steal.